Hi, there's a saying in yoga that you're only as young as your spine. Well, it's completely true. If you get rounded because you don't work on your spine, you won't breathe as well, the blood flow to your brain won't be as good, you'll look older, you'll feel you're older, and you will accelerate the aging process, the degenerative changes in your spine. So I hope you can do this video with me. I'll show you the 8 best stretches to prevent or correct rounded posture. And after you've finished, you'll feel amazing, and your body doesn't take long. Instantly, you'll be a little bit straighter. And if you do the exercises and you learn them and you weave them into your life regularly, you will have a younger spine and you'll age more slowly and you'll feel younger, you'll look younger. I hope you can do it. Need a strap or a tea towel will actually be okay. If you have a yoga bolster or 2 or 3 pillows will also be fine. I actually prefer the pillows to the yoga bolster. So we'll be doing some practices to prevent or correct rounded posture. The first one is elbows in back pockets with chin tuck. So you're trying to get your elbows in your back pockets and then take your head back and tuck your chin. So sort of the opposite to forward head, rounded shoulder posture. So try to put your elbows in your back pockets, take your head back, tuck your chin a little bit, so squeeze in your double chin, and don't let your lower front ribs jut out. So don't do that. So keep your lower front ribs in. Actually try to put elbows in back, imaginary back pockets, and take your head back. And try to do this every day. Little bits throughout the day are really effective. So little bits regularly are more effective for your muscles and bones than like once a week. Doing 100 of these, if you did 10 every day, that would be more effective than once a week, 100 of them. So elbows in back pockets, remember that, and that will keep your posture straighter. Your shoulders will square and your head in the right place on top of the spine. Just be more aware of your posture, of course, so just stand up straight for a moment. Next one is called your back to wall pose. So this is very effective at preventing the rounded spine and straightening you out. So this is number 2. And you're trying to get right back into the wall. Put your heels back into the wall. Your whole body pushing back, and then turn the palms of the hands forward and start here, just pushing back your whole back body, including obviously your lower back has an inward curve, but you're trying to push back there, the back of the knees, the back of the spine, the back of the head, the back of the shoulders. It's quite strong. It strengthens the back of the body and really opens out the front. Don't worry if you can't do it. Just keep trying. All the more reason to practice. And this is a bit harder, this one. Trying to bring the backs of the hands with your arms above your head. Be careful of this one. You don't want to over tense the neck. So little holds for this one. Keep pushing back. Have a release. And then backs of the hands on the wall. Pushing back there. Take a few breaths. Hold. Push back. And then raise the arms up. Push back. You might build up to a longer hold for that one without tensing your neck. And don't worry, a lot of my students can't get the backs of the hands to the wall. That's okay. You just keep trying and your body is amazing. Last time, reaching your arms up, push back. And then releasing. So if you do these exercises regularly, your spine will respond. It will straighten out. It's never too late to work on your bones. Number 3, right angle pose. Unbelievably good. You can use a wall, you can use a window ledge, you can use a kitchen bench. See what I'm doing here? I'm trying to reach the crown of the head towards the wall in front of me and your tailbone towards the wall behind you. So you're trying to reach the crown of the head and tailbone in opposite directions and really lengthening out. So I quite like the wall because you can push into the wall a bit and get your hands higher if you're tall. So it's probably better than the window ledge or the kitchen bench, but try different ways of doing it. If you're going on a long drive, put your hands on the bonnet of your car and do this. Spread your toes. So try to weave this one into your day as well as the elbows and the back pockets. You can do it at the desk, the wall, the car, the kitchen. Oh, that's really good, that one. Roll your shoulders. So number 4, exercise for preventing rounded posture or correcting or straightening out is shoulder stretch at the wall. So try to get your arm on a diagonal angle and then turn away from the wall, and you'll feel that stretch across the front of the shoulder and chest. Hold for a few breaths. I like to also gently push into the wall, so slightly contracting or stabilizing at the front of the shoulder as well as stretching at the same time. So pushing a little bit, stretching a little bit. This is another good one to weave into your day. Oh, it's good. Try your other arm on a diagonal. Micro bend the elbow, and you can push a little bit into the wall, contracting and stabilizing the muscles at the front of the shoulder, but also stretching. You can feel it right into your chest, preventing the rounded shoulders or correcting years of sitting at the desk. If you have osteoporosis, rounded posture, all the more reason to do these exercises at least a couple of times a week. But try to do a bit every day. Okay, come back to good posture, nice and straight. So the next one, you can do sitting in a chair, or if you're comfortable kneeling, you can do it kneeling. So if you need a chair, go and grab a chair, otherwise coming down to kneeling. So sitting in the chair or kneeling, and grab your tea towel or your strap. And this is a really good one for preventing the rounded posture. So it's the number 5 exercise. So I don't actually need my strap, but most of you will. Don't force your shoulders. So one elbow up, one elbow down, and some people can just do that, but it's okay if you're a bit stiff. All the more reason to keep stretching and holding this stretch. How long to hold a stretch for? Well, it depends. So I would go at least 15 seconds, but you could go for a bit longer. And the best thing is to do little bits regularly. A little bit every day, as I've already said, is better than a whole lot once a week or every now and then. And then final inhalation. Let's do the other arm. So the other elbow up. One side will be different to the other because we all have one stiffer shoulder. Well, 95% of us do. And you're just trying to not force, just trying to relax and open the chest. Reach the top elbow up. Relax your face. Breathe consciously, mainly in and out through the nose. One more breath. Okay, and then just push the palms of the hands together. gently stabilizing the front of the shoulders after that stretch, or actually just coming to all fours is also good. A little bit of cat-cow is always good too. Okay, the next one is unbelievably good for straightening out and preventing rounded posture. So it's called Sphinx Pose. You're on your belly and you're just using your arm muscles a little bit to hold your spine in extension, or gently back bending, lifting your chest. Breathe and hold. Some people, if they overdo this, they get a sore lower back. So you need to take responsibility for your own spine and find what's right for you. But generally this is good to prevent the flattening in the lower back, in the lumbar spine, and the rounding out in the thoracic, in the middle back. And you can gently extend your neck, look up for a few breaths. Some people who are more flexible can put your hands where your elbows are, and that's cobra. That's a little bit stronger. That might be okay for you. That's a really good pose. It's pretty much the opposite of sitting in your spine. Okay, have a little release there. So either just because you've arched your back, you might just kneel and stretch forward, or if you can't do that, just do this is okay, just rounding out a little bit or flexing your spine a little bit. But if you can kneel, if your knees are okay, kneeling, stretching forward. Now this exercise is, I think, the most effective. It is the hardest one. So all of the others are quite easy, but this one's the hardest one, but I think it's the most effective to really get into the bones and strengthen your back. So it's called Salabhasana in yoga, but it's just very back strengthening. So remember the elbows in back pockets. You're trying to put elbows in back pockets like this with your feet down. In, exhale, and then coming down. Inhale, squeeze your belly, put your elbows in back pockets, lift your chest, exhale, and then inhale, release, squeeze your belly, exhale, squeeze into the shoulder blades, slight chin tuck, inhale, and try to do about 10 of them, exhale, but maybe if you're a beginner, start with 5, see how you feel, maybe tomorrow do 6. So you build up your strength slowly, but this is the best one for if you really want to not get that rounded spine. There's lots of ways of doing it. I think this is one of the best ways, but if you reach your arms forward, it's much harder. So elbows in back pockets, I think, is easier on your neck and your lower back. You can hold it. Just come up and hold. Try to keep those feet down. Take a few breaths. Squeeze that belly a little bit. Squeeze in those shoulder blades. Slight chin tuck. Okay, so that one, it might be really hard for you if you can't get your chest up easily or your head. All the more reason to keep gently practicing, because it will be incredibly effective. The hard stuff is often what you need to practice more. So there's one more. This is a really easy one. So get those pillows or a bolster, and you might start with one pillow if you're not used to this. I'll just show you. I've got 3, but I've been teaching yoga for 25 years and practicing for over 30 years. That's my body. Okay, so some of you, one pillow will be perfect. So try to fiddle around to get this comfortable for you, and we'll lie back for a couple of minutes, and it should be really nice and relaxing. So it is going to open the front of the spine and put a healthy little bit of healthy pressure on the bones. But as I said, that strengthening one, I wouldn't just do this one because it doesn't strengthen so much. Although if your spine becomes more flexible, it actually will become stronger. So people don't realise that bending and stretching actually makes your bones stronger. So it's not all about strengthening and weight bearing. If you get more flexible, a little bit more bendy, if you keep bending your spine, it will get stronger. So weaker bones are more brittle, they're not very flexible. And stronger bones, younger bones, more flexible. They bend, they don't break, they bend. Take a few deep breaths in and out through nose. Relax down into the pillows. If your neck's not comfortable, put another pillow under your head. If you can't get your shoulders comfortable, just try to find somewhere for your arms. If you can't get your back comfortable, maybe just one pillow, not three. Maybe just a folded towel to start with. And bend your knees in, roll to the side. And I hope you acknowledge your commitment, your discipline, that what you've just done for your body is a really good thing. So feel positive about that. And I hope you can do all my videos every week because you will straighten out, you will get younger joints, and you actually will slow down aging and be 15 or more years younger in your body. And I hope you can enroll in my online course, Strong Body, Young Brain, for dementia prevention with cardiovascular exercises and memory exercises. And the link is below for that one. Thank you.